Hello everyone, welcome back and thank you for watching. If you're new here, my name is Maria and in today's video I have some more buffalo check Christmas DIYs. These were so easy and so inexpensive to make. I did use mostly Dollar Tree items and I really love how these turned out. I did mess up in one of them, but I still managed to fix my mistake. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. And if you do, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell button so you can get notified every time I upload. With that being said, now let's craft. For my first DIY, I will be using this buffalo check dish drying mat. I got this from Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is carrying so many different buffalo check stuff this year and I absolutely love that. But I was only able to find the drying mat, so I thought this would be great to make a fabric tree. I will be using the Dollar Tree wood tree as my stencil and I will be tracing it twice, but in order to fit two of them into one mat, I do have to flip the tree around. Then I'm going to trace it using a paint marker. Once they are cut out, look how cute they are. I did try my best for them to both be exact the same size. And I'm gonna show you what not to do because this is a mistake I did. I ended up using hot glue the first time I did this and it totally messed this up because I am gluing them backwards or like with the buffalo check inside, and when I try to flip it around, I don't know, it looked horrible. So thank God I had two of the drying mats, so I went ahead and retraced it and recut them, and this time around I used a sewing kit from Dollar Tree to sew this. The only part I didn't sew was the bottom because that is where I'm going to stuff this with some pillow stuffing. Once I was done sewing this, I turned it around and it looks so much better. I think the material of the drying mat is why the hot glue didn't work, or maybe it was just me, I did it all wrong. But anyways, the next thing I will be doing is stuffing this, and I am using a pillow that I got last year from Walmart for like $2. I did use it in some pumpkin DIYs last year and I still have a lot of it left over. For the bottom piece, I will be using these pieces that I had left over, this piece of wood and this piece of paint stick. I'm going to paint both of them using the Waverly chalk paint in truffle. I actually needed a longer piece of wood, but because I didn't have one, I decided to attach this Jenga block. This is a jumbo one. These are for my kids' toys. They do have like half of them missing, so one more. I just stole one of them. I might end up just taking all of them and craft with them. I don't know, but I am only using one for this, and I am going to attach it using hot glue. This is going to help it not be too flimsy and more sturdy. Next, I'm going to add it inside the tree, and as you can see, the hole is too big, so I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue so the fabric can glue to the piece of wood. Then I'm going to glue it to the stand. The last thing I will be doing is adding some jute string around the bottom. Like that is going to cover all my imperfections or all the glue. And then I'm going to make a jute string bow and glue it to the center. And that is it for this easy and budget-friendly fabric tree. I absolutely love how this turned out. For my second DIY, I will be using the piece of drying mat that I messed up in a Dollar Tree sign. I did use some spackle to cover the little holes. Then I'm gonna use my Waverly chalk paint and truffle to dry paint this sign. I didn't want to throw away these. Well, they kind of are all messed up. But I was like, you know what? I can still use these. So what I decided to do was trace this antler headband to the back and then cut these out so I didn't have to waste my headband. I just used these instead. And to be honest, I already had this in mind, but I was going to use the headband instead. Once I had cut this, I didn't like how the white sponge looked, so I did decide to paint this using black acrylic paint. I'm going to paint all the edges. They look so much better like this. Now I'm going to add them to my sign, and I'm going to just place them first to see where I want them to go. And I did decide to put it more towards the top. I do want to add a metal sign to the bottom, but first I'm going to glue the antlers using hot glue. Then I'm going to add some greenery in the center. For my third DIY, I will be using this Dollar Tree candle holder. I am going to recycle mine, and I'm also recycling this glass. I picked this up a while back from a thrift store, so I'm going to use this, but you can totally use a wine glass from Dollar Tree. I just decided to do this because it looked different in my mind when I put it together. I was like, oh my gosh, it looks just like a wine glass. But I still kept going, so I am going to paint over this using the same Waverly chalk paint in truffle. And I'm also painting the other glass this color. I'm going to add 2 pieces of these wood squares in the center. Like that, the glass on top is going to have more to hold on to, not just the rim of the glass holder. So to glue this, I'm going to just mix both of the E6000 and the hot glue, then glue these together. But because there is so much glue all around it, I am going to add some jute string to that part, and that is going to hide all the glue. I mixed some Waverly chalk paint in truffle and mineral to distress the glass. It's going to make it look more rustic and old. For the bow, I used this Dollar General mini bow, but I ended up adding a buffalo check bow underneath this one. You can use this as a floral vase or as a candle holder. I am going to show you both ways. The first one is going to be the floral, and I will be using a Dollar Tree Christmas pick. Look how beautiful this looks. This was so easy and so inexpensive to make. And for the candle holder, I will be using this Dollar Tree candle. And this is what I love about this, because you can use this either way. And that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell button so you can get notified every time I upload. Until next time, bye.